Okay, hello YouTube. Good evening. My name is Andrea. I am here for another English conversation. Today we are going to talk about everybody wants to rule something. I created this topic a little related about the song from Tears for Fears that I really love it, and we are going to discuss about it, okay? Before, let me explain how Talk and Talk works. If you are watching us on YouTube and don't know, it's a great opportunity to know right now. So here you find some language to practice, such as English, Spanish, and French. This is not a class, this is just an immersion. It means that I am not a teacher, I am here to develop my speaking skills. Uh, because I am a student as well. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. We are in a safe place to do it. Here, no one will judge you, no one will correct you. But make sure that everybody that participates in this platform is going to learn a lot because we learn by practicing, okay? And in my opinion, it's the best way to improve. So as we are here in seven, I will create just one more room just to make the conversation flow better. And please, in another room, be respectful each other. Don't forget to introduce yourself. 10 minutes before the end, I will bring you here again and we can discuss how was the experience for you. Okay, guys? As I said, I wish I could talk with all of you at the same time, but the main goal here is speak. So it's better for us to open just one more room. And guys, I was almost forgot about put some words related, some vocabulary related to the questions. It can help us to have an idea how we can answer the questions, okay? I hope it can help you. And let me see, people that are watching us on YouTube, if you want to know more about this platform, please go to our website, talkandtalk.com.br, and there you will find more information, okay? So just a moment, guys. Yes. Guys, sorry about that in another room. Uh, I hope you have a great conversation. And if you receive the invitation, please accept, okay? See you soon, guys. Yeah, let me see here. I think in the main room I have Camila, Herbert, and Márcio. So, Márcio, would you like to start introducing yourself, please?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Márcio Nunes. I'm 46 years old. I'm married. I live in my city called Linhares, the state of Espírito Santo. Now I study English for continuous my process, developing my skill about the speaking, about the comprehension. I enjoy the last class with you about the song because it is a different class is important for you see one content different. I enjoy about it. In the past, when I study in wizard school, I have this model. The class use the song, use the text. It is remember me a good time when I stood inside the wizard school every week. It's a good moment.
Nice, Márcio. I am really glad that you have liked the aula com música. It's a different way to practicing our listening, and at the same time we are always listening good songs, by the way,
Yeah,
right, guys?
yeah, Andrea. Another strategy I learned with another colleague. I forgot what is the moment. Training my listening. Use uh, radio, American radio. I
Yeah.
use the NPR radio. The Washington is a good because uh, when I stay in my bed, I put listen it try comprehension the news about the Washington today.
Nice, nice. Good tip, Marcio. Thank you so much. Herbert, please, it's your turn.
Okay, hello everyone. Good evening. It's always a pleasure to be here in Andrea immersion. It's always a fun moment, interesting with interesting topics. I'm Herbert. I'm 44 years old. I live in a small town in the state of Rio de Janeiro, and I'm here because I need to practice my speaking. And my free time, I enjoy listening to music, watching movies, and also study English. Study English is my one of my passions. Um, Also, I I have 12 cats, as you know. I'm married. I have no children, and yes, I that's my life. Let's go.
Nice, Herbert. It's always a pleasure to have you in my immersion as well. Okay, just keep going, please. What about you, Camila?
Hello, guys. Good evening. I think everyone here knows me. And another thing that I would like to share is that this song was the best on the Inglês com música that we had, in my opinion. I was not a big fan of this song, and then since we have the class, I can say that it comes in my mind, stick in my mind. Sometimes I am in the shower and I start to sing this song. So I think this is the power of the language, and to put yourself in a different environment to try to learn something different. So I guess music can make us remember for years. And then I guess this is the best way to learn, and we can sing and learn in sing in English and learn new vocabulary. So this is so fancy in my opinion. And we have a lot of vocabulary to put in practice. So I think it's the best way to know more in a different way, not so heavy, you know. You can have a great moment to learn with music. And that's it, I think, about me, because you know me, guys. So
Nice, Camila, and I totally agree with you guys. I don't know if there are other things that that brings a strong connection to the others like music. For me, there is not, you know. Music has this power to bring everybody together. So, and we learn by it, right? So I really love. And about myself, guys, I'm Andrea. I live in Guarujá and married. I love listening to music, as I said. I love going at concerts. And that's it. So let's start, guys, because we are here for practicing English. So, Herbert, would you like to read and answer the question number two, please?
Sure. Question number two. Rule the world. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the vocabulary. Number two. What does ruling the world means to you? It's about power, control, or something else? Yeah, first of all, I'd like to say that I don't understand people who once rule the world, because life is too short to spend a lot of spend your whole life in this goal, this purpose. For me, it doesn't make sense at all. But I think answering the question, I think rule the world is basically um, have a lot of money, a plenty of money available. Because if you have money, basically we can make decisions, strong decisions that change, completely change lives. So if you are so powerful, if you have a lot of money available to you, you can even start a war. You can do almost everything you like to do. So for me, ruling the world is basically have a lot of money, right? to be rich, very, very rich. So if you have money, you have the power in your hands, you have the control in your hands. So it's not
Okay.
good, but it's happened a lot.
So, do you agree with the statement about the question? It's about power, control, rule the world, in your opinion, right?
Yeah, yes, I agree. Totally agree.
Nice. Thank you, Herbert. And what about you, Marcio?
About this question, I don't say ruling the world. I say ruling my world because for me, talk, talk about the power or control. I'm worried about the thing is it's possible I control. I have a power. This is my world, my family, my work, my my neighborhood. This mean for me when I see the phrase ruling the world. I think for me ruling my world because this is around me. I have a contact. I I can uh, I can envolve dissolution, these problemas, and another thing, ruling my world.
Yeah, it's a good point of view. I like that, Marcio. Let's listen in Camila. I am really curious about your answer, Camila.
Guys, I can you hear me, right? Yeah?
Yes.
I think
Mhm.
it's about I was wondering and listened to Herbert, and I was trying to separate power and control. And I think they are similar or together. And then if I have power for you or for someone, I can control this person. So I think they work uh, by side. And I don't think this is only related to money because, of course, we have the biggest controllers, I guess, in the world about money. But in fact, this is not necessarily something that could be bad. Maybe we have the opposite. I think we have people who help it a lot the world in different perspective. I would like to say something controversial right now, but even Hitler, we can see a difference after and before in the world. So it's hard to judge the bad and the right side of things. Of course, he was a terrible and worst person in the world, but after him, everything changed in our world. And I think this is something that sometimes makes me feel in doubt about, okay, it was good for us or it was bad. So, you know what I mean? We need
Mhm.
this kind of changes in the world to improve in some ways. So, in my opinion, this is about the question ruling the world. For me, it's related to power and control for sure, but not always. Even when it's bad, sometimes can be good, you know?
Yes. Oh my gosh, guys, you are so smart. Congratulations, because I am struggling to answer this question. And I agree with you, but I agree with Marcio as well, because the meaning of ruling the world, as you can see in the that I put in the vocabulary,
Hmm.
is about let me see here. Oh my gosh. La, 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 la. Here. Dominar o mundo, right? Control everything around you. But at the same time, I think it's not just about the world
Hmm.
and people around you. You can control yourself, your goals, your time, what else? Your actions, you know. So if you have the control of your life, you are somehow ruling the world, you
The,
know, because you have the control of your life and you can do everything that you want. You got my idea, guys? I don't know.
yes, I think this is the worst part. Take control of our life. I had an appointment today, And I was thinking about it. And people prefer to take time or to spend time thinking about the other's life or gossipy, whatever, because they don't look for their own life, you know? And then we decided to outsource it, the responsibility, and try to pay attention in other things, you know? I was thinking about it, I don't know, 2 hours ago.
Exactly, Camila. And because of this, we have these questions. And I will start with you. Do you think people naturally seek control of their lives or over others? And why?
Oh, I think others. And my answer, my why is because it's easier. It's hard to look for our life, for our mistakes. It's so difficult to take a moment and try to change our lives. So we prefer to spend time talking about the others, judging maybe. So maybe people can judge us to be here on Friday night speaking English. So we have different perspective of life. We are not in a bar. I don't know. It's hard to judge because maybe they can find happiness in a bar and maybe we can
Yes,
find happiness here, you know. So I think
exactly.
in the others for sure, I believe.
Yes, and I was about to say the same, Camila, about we tend to judge the others, right,
Oh
guys?
yeah.
It's impossible to live a life without judgment, in my opinion, you know? Even though you judge just to look at someone in a different way, for me, it's a judgment, a way to judge the other. And of course, we are always thinking about trying to, for example, to listening the others, to pay attention the others people lives than our lives. And because of this, another point that I think, guys, it's because we need someone to
Blame
put
it.
blame exactly. We need someone to blame. It's easier for us to put the guilty for Camila is the guilty about that, you know. I am not speaking English because someone s-
Mhm.
s- do you understand? So because of
Yes.
this, I think we are always concerned about the others people lives more than our lives. Of course,
Can
we need to change that. Go
can I
ahead.
say just this really quickly there? Maybe when people said, for example, I don't have time, it looks like I have a lot of time to do. And
Yeah,
people, oh no, I am busy, I don't have time to do, what are you doing? And I felt like, oh my gosh, but I still don't have, but I decided to put effort on it. So this is
yeah,
something that I makes me so angry, like, oh no, but I don't have time to do it, I am busy right
yes,
now, oh my gosh.
exactly. You can find a time, right, guys? We
Yeah.
can. Thank you, Camila. What about you, Herbert?
Yeah, I agree with you guys, Camila and Andrea, because people tend to seek control over their another lives, especially because nowadays is way easier to pay attention through the internet, in social media. So if someone see you in a working out or in a gym, they maybe some people tend to judge you and say bad words and trying to, I don't know, maybe uh, trying to make you give up about your things. Maybe they envy you some way. Yeah, I personally I don't do this because I believe everyone has have your own life, but people tend to overlook your life using the internet, and naturally they tend to give your suggestions bad to suggestions, I believe.
Yes, and just something that comes to my mind now after listening you, Herbert, and people maybe want to do the same thing that you do. For example, you have a health life, you go to the gym, you exercise yourself, your body, and maybe the person that judge you or say something for you in a negative way, would you like to have the same behavior? But they can't. He can't. Then it's easier for the person, no, don't do that, Herbert. You are losing your time. Why you are going to go? Why you are going to the gym? You don't need that. This, oh my gosh, this pressure,
Har-
this,
harmful words.
yes,
I'd
these
say.
harmful words. Thank you. Thanks. Sometimes the words disappear of my mind, guys. Sorry. you know, it can lead us a depression as well, right? I avoid this kind of person, to be honest, because I have a lot of problems to solve, and if I need to listening more people talking to me, oh, Andrea, you are doing you are speaking English. It's a waste of time to do it. Come on, I know about my life, but people do it a lot, and I believe because of this, they wanted to be you, and then it's easier
Yeah.
for them to say something bad. Go
You
ahead.
know, nowadays I've been preferring doing my things in totally silence.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't uh, 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 I don't show my life too much in the internet and in person as well. I prefer
Hmm.
do my things in silence because of
Yes,
that.
yeah, it's really better. I agree with you. Thank you. What about you, Marcio?
I agree with yours. I think nowadays the people seek control the another's lives. It's common nowadays about the social media. The people worry a lot about the life the influencers. It is, I think, is a big problem because when you uh, stay together, two, three, four people, the people start talking about the life, the another person is a contaminated. Everything use the same. Talk about the life the another person is. I think it is necessary attention. Worry about your life is the most important, but I think here in Brazil is a cultural talk about and others. I think it's a cultural. I live here in Espírito Santo. I lived in Paraná State during 7 years. It's the same. The people like talking about the others.
Yes, I do believe that it's cultural as well, Marcio. I do believe on it. Guys, let's move on for the question number 4. And I believe it can be really deep, in my opinion, because I was thinking about the answer this question, So I will start with you, Marcio. There is no turning back. We have this in the song, right? Have you ever felt like you reached a point of no return in your life? Difficult, right? You are muted, Marcio.
Yeah, it's a difficult question, but in general, I think not not feel a point of return or a finish because uh, I think our life is constantly development. You develop in your work, in your study, in your society. When you, for example, develop my English, I think is a good this moment. I can develop in another content, another language, learn one instrument or another thing. When you see the uh, several possibilities in your life, I think uh, not exist one point of no return. I think have a lot of doors open for you.
Yes, and I agree. And for example, guys, this question it's really difficult because there is no turning back. But okay, the life it's now. We are living our lives, and every day it's another day, of course. And we have others' perspective. We need to thinking about the future. If you did something then that you regret, it's not a problem. Maybe you cannot return to solve, to fix, but for example, uh, you have the opportunity to learn. You had the opportunity to learn for the future. Don't make the same mistakes. So for me, it doesn't make sense a little, to be honest, this question, because I always think that even you make a mistakes, you regret something, you could learn about that. I don't know, maybe s- only someone that kill another can be regretting, thinking about, oh, now I did it and I cannot return to fix it. It's impossible to fix. But you know, it's so difficult to answer, in my opinion. What about you, Camila? What do you understand about this question?
Yes, I have two things to share. I remember this is not related to pandemic, but it happened during the pandemic. So I know this. I can remember just because it was in the same time that pandemic was here happening in the world. And I remember that I was a different person after and before the pandemic. But just because I had a time with myself for 2 years, and I could learn myself better. I could decide what was the best for me in that time. I could study more. I could take a time like 2 years by myself, and I don't know if I will have this opportunity again. So I think I am a totally different person right now. And in this situation, I think there is no turning back because I saw
Okay.
that I could change something for good, and I did it. So I don't want to be the same person that I was. And sometimes I take myself doing the same or acting like I was, like doubting by myself, not take care of my healthy, and in that period, I was every day taking care, reading, doing meditations every day. And then right now, I can see, no, I don't want to be the same person. And I need to find a way to keep these habits, even because we don't have the pandemic, we don't have this time. I need to find a period during my day. So in this situation, I think for myself, there is no turning back. I just want to improve more. So
Mhm.
maybe in this situation I can say that.
Yes, yes, and I totally agree, and I got your point. And it's a little the same for me that happened after my first trip abroad, right? I was one Andrea, and now after this trip, I am another Andrea. And as you said, there is no turning back, right?
Yes.
But I always thinking about people that something that we regret sometimes, we
Mhm.
can return to fix. It's impossible sometimes. So we learn from this situation and we can try to do the best, the better in the future, right? So yeah, it's strange for
Other
me to thinking about.
another that I said two options. The other was, for example, a relationship that you decided to finish.
Yeah,
And for now, there is no turning back because you decided now it doesn't make sense. And then I think we need to look forward. So in this situation, I just have these two examples in memory.
yeah. Good examples, by the way. Thank you, Camila. What about you, Herbert?
Oh, that question is a difficult one,
Yes.
but answering that literally, I will answer in another perspective. For example, when it comes to marriage, first of all, I believe it's always possible to turn it back and restart your life from scratch. I'd say from zero. But technically, for example, let's say personally, I married. I take my marriage seriously. I really respect my wife. I really wanna live my whole life beside her. I don't plan to split and finish my and end my marriage. So speaking of these points of my life, and I'm married, so I it's not possible turning back because I it's my purpose, it's my destination. I believe. So when it comes to job, it's way easier to maybe return and step back, looking back, and maybe try to uh, redo your life in the same way somehow. Um, but it's difficult because, for example, I worked all my life for another one in companies. Now I am free, more free. Let's say I have my own business. I can survive by myself. So it's difficult to start get start another job in another job, or maybe enroll in a university and choose a subject and start to study in a university and become a doctor, for example. It's really hard, but it's possible. It's possible. It's always possible to restart, right? So depends on the thing. So it's super
Yeah.
hard to answer.
Yes, I totally agree. And just passing a film of my life in my mind now, guys, because I worked a lot when I was younger, and I just think, oh my God, I lose my juventude. I forgot how to say that. Just working, So, but there's no turning back, right, guys? Guys, the time it's passing so fast, but I want to ask you the question number 6. Camila, the song says nothing ever lasts forever. How do you deal with change and impermanence in life?
Mm, Gosh, I think now I am better with this. Something interesting that I would like to share. I will turn 41, I guess, in August. And Preta Gil has passed away. And we have this almost, I think, the same data of birthday. And I
Hmm.
always follow her because I know, oh, today is Preta Gil's birthday, but I'm not connected with her and not a fan. But when I saw that Preta Gil passed away, and she was 15, I think,
Yes.
50, and I felt like, oh my gosh, so young. And now I have in my mind every birthday I will remember Preta Gil. She passed away so young. So nowadays I feel more okay. Our time is passing and we cannot control it anymore. I felt like this in this time in my life, 41, and I am thinking about my decisions, my future, career, and everything. I think it's a phase in my life, and nothing ever lasts forever. I think this is a good because we can change. If I want to do something right now, I can try to change. We can see a lot of good examples, people at the university with 50, 60, and I think this is so good. So I think we still have time. And of course, we need to enjoy this time because tomorrow we don't know about the future. So I think this comes to my mind right now about this part of the song.
Yes, exactly, Camila. I totally agree with you, right? We need to live the moment, live our lives in the best way because we tend to plan the future, but we don't know about the future, right, guys? So
Yeah.
the moment, it's now. We are here. We need to enjoy that. Thank you, Camila. What do you think, Márcio?
About this question, I deal about it. I use one strategy. I think our life is phases, moments. I know I live one phase, one moment. The futuro is a change, is a different. Now I try enjoy this moment. I try enjoy this phase. I try resolve this problem, this phase, because in the futuro is a difference. I have this experience in my life in the past in different work. I different place I work, different places I live. Every work or every place is one phase. Is a different. This for me is more easy to deal the change or the really in Brazil, the people say de altos e baixos our
Mhm.
life.
Yes, Marcia, I agree with you. You know, to put in your mind that nothing ever lasts forever. I don't know, it's the most important thing, you know, because sometimes we are passing through difficult situation and if we think that, oh, it's the end of the world, you know. No, it's not the end of the world. This time it will pass and we need to be glad because we are alive to passing through it, you know, even when it's difficult moments. So I think about that, guys. What do you think, Herbert?
Yeah, I totally agree with Marcio because maybe we have the same age. I'm 44. Yeah, I agree with him because we need to enjoy the life, all the moments, every second of all the phases of life. I remember when I worked in a company when I was my 20s. I I used to complain a lot about everything, and but now I like I I kind of feel some nostalgia about that time, and I really think that you need to enjoy the life in, in some way, even though if you are going through a hard time, you need to enjoy, and because times fly, right? Time flies, and life is short, so you need to enjoy every second. And I am a more flexible person. I deal. I don't. It's not a big deal, right?
Mhm.
To change things in my life. I can. I get by.
Yes, and it's interesting because we are, I believe that we are, all of us is more than 40, right? I'm 47, 41, 42, I don't know. So, yeah. So, we can share that the same idea because we learning by getting older, right? To have this mindset, of course, guys, because
Unfortunately.
yes, unfortunately, I wish I could have this mindset before,
Yeah.
right? Because, oh my God.
I have 20. I have 20.
Oh, oh yes, except the habits.
Yes, it's good. Oh my gosh. I sometimes I stop to thinking about, oh, I was so silly when I was
Oh yeah.
younger, you know. So silly. I did a lot of mistakes, but okay, I learned from them. It's important, okay, guys. But yeah. Let me see, guys. I don't know if you can answer another question because I need to bring the others back, but maybe we can answer the question number. Let me see here. I was about to ask you in a quickly way, okay, guys? The question number 10. Do you think most people are guided more by fear or by desire? What do you think, Herbert?
I believe desire is more strong, as more a strong feeling.
Good. And what about you, Marcio? Do you think the same?
Yeah, the same. Desires, a dream. A lot of people have a dream to buy one car, one house, a good job, they think it's the same.
Good. And what about you, Camila?
Desire for sure. We have the good side and the bad side of it. So I think we are human being and we can know how to deal with this in life. So I think a desire.
Yes, and I agree with you guys. And thank God, right? Imagine you can be guided by fear. You
Yeah.
probably will be stuck in your life because you don't have courage to do anything because of your fear. You're afraid of make mistakes. You're afraid of take some decisions. So it's really important to have these wishes, right, guys? It's like a purpose that moves us forward. So I think it's important. Guys, let me open, no, let me close the other room. But let me know, it was really difficult to answer these questions. What do you think, Camila? Did you like it?
I love it. I put in the chat,
Really?
we need another immersion like that, part two. Come on, because I think we have a lot of good questions about this
Yes.
song. So I love it. It was really good.
Yes, I will prepare it, Camila. Thank you so much. And what about you, Herbert?
So I love it because I think learning English is not only about speaking English, but also um, increase our knowledge. So this is very
Exactly.
important.
Exactly, and I always say that the English it's just a cereja do bolo here on Talk and Talk, right? Because we learn something that we can, you know, l- use it for our lives, like this topic today, guys. So difficult in my opinion, but we get it. Thank God. What about you, Marcio?
For me, it's the same. It's a little difficult, but I enjoy. When is a difficult this question, it's a good for us because it's a challenge when it's possible learning more.
Yes, I agree. Thank you, Marcio. And boys in the another room, sorry for let you guys there in another room. So let me know, Brizola, was really difficult or not?
Oh my God, Andrea, to find this topic very, very hard. Oh my God, it has difficult to answer most of the question, but the conversation is very nice. We managed to develop well. We answered, I believe, 12 questions.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice, nice. You had a great conversation.
yeah, I believe so.
Nice.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Brizolinha. And what about you, Alexandre?
Very good conversations. Very good conversation. And I, uh, I, I am very like this immersion.
Yeah, sorry about the topic. I know that was a little difficult to discuss, but sometimes it's good to exercise our mind, our vocabulary. And I put some vocabularies that could help you, help us, by the way, right, guys? So thank you, Alexandre, for coming. And Danner, let me know about your opinion. Did you like it, the conversation? How was it for you?
I liked your conversation and the use of the music of the Cheers for Cheers. I like too much. So
Nice.
could you understand more what the music says with us about take control of our lives to be
Mhm.
realized and achieve what you want and be to have fulfillment with our lives. And I think this is important, like the ikigai of Japanese culture.
Yes, yes, I loved your answer, Danner. I think it ruled the world. The world. It mean take control of our life, not about the world. At least somehow, right? So it's important, guys. It's Friday. I know that everybody here is tired. I put on the question, the survey. I put yes. And I would like to ask you to answer for me, okay? Just to keep improving, to keep the platform and me as a host getting better, okay? And my next immersion will be on Monday at 8 p.m. And the topic will be how to be memorable when you speak. I think it's another hard one as well, guys. Sorry about that, but we can try do it, okay? Thank you so much for coming, Márcio, Herbert, Denner, Alexandre, Camila, and Brizola. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye-bye.